Yes. Hello everyone, nintendonurse back once again. I kind of wanted to do another like video type stream where I pretty much kind of give you all updates or things like that. Kind of like what I did with a thank you for the 100 subs video, but this one's going to be more towards about an update for this semester class and all that good stuff. And and that's kind of want to do this video just to let y'all know a little bit like since today officially marks the week before school officially starts for me. I kind of just wanted to do a little bit of an update video, how like what classes I'll be taking, how it'll probably affect the channel as well, and also just to kind of give you some ideas or kind of ask you all for some ideas. What do you all think some things I actually want to do for this semester, specifically for this semester with you all. But yes, so first of all, at least for this semester, it's gonna be kind of really short. And don't the good thing that's kind of the good thing about that, it will be pretty short. Because I will only be taking one class, which is called Intro to Nursing, and pretty much at least from what I know as a perspective right now, it's definitely going to be obviously kind of like what the name says. Just know we're going to learn the basics of nursing, kind of also do a little bit of medical terminology and medical math at the same time. And it's going to be twice a week, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. And from there, and the good part is that I should be done probably by mid-March. So that's definitely going to be something pretty good to look forward to. Although, again, the only bad part is it's multiple things we'll be learning at the same time. So of course, it may be a lot of studying probably than even what I'm used to before. But yeah, so I mean, but still, definitely really excited to do that because I'm really glad that school is finally starting for me, especially because I know a lot of my friends, they either started like last week or they already started barely also yesterday. So I feel like I'm the late bloomer over here. um, but at least I'm actually finally gonna be able to get to school and start next week on Tuesday, and I'm very excited to kind of do what I love doing the best. Unfortunately though, what I was also gonna talk about as well, and I'm sorry, it's because I think I forgot something real quick. I do know that I was gonna say also with like the nursing stuff. I do have a lot of ideas, and the only problem though is that since it is it's gonna be a little bit of a tedious class. It definitely will probably cut a little bit into like the streaming. Well, obviously, my own the channel, and that's how I really don't know how it will work out. I know definitely for like the first week or 2 weeks, I will probably get a sense of feel as to how it will be. But again, I don't know 100%. Obviously, streams may be just a little bit less than usual. For example, instead of like 4 or 5 streams, it may just be 2 or 3 streams per week. Again, it really will depend on how much work I have, how much studying there really is for the class. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot. Knowing like at least knowing the basics of like what we have to look forward to. But yeah, just kind of give you a heads up that some streams may be a little bit, or some weeks maybe like 2 or 3 streams, and so some weeks maybe like full amount of streams that I usually do. But again, thankfully, it's only going to be from here until March, so it's not going to be that big of a like an actual semester. They kind of call it a mini semester, and thankfully that's how it pretty much works out for those type of classes. And going back into actually the class itself, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. Because it's actually been I think almost 2 years since I've taken in-person class. Mostly it's all the classes I've taken is all online. So to kind of go in person once again for this class, it's gonna be interesting. I'll say that. But that's kind of why I'm really excited to start, because I don't know what to expect, and I'm definitely really much excited to see what will happen this semester. Um, I'm sorry, it's because I know I may be flip flopping all over the place, but it's because I just keep remembering my ideas. I don't know. But kind of going back into also like again with these streams, maybe like being a little bit less. That's kind of why I kind of encourage kind of follow social media if you like, which links are down below if you want to check that out. Because even though I may not be able to stream that much throughout this yeah, pretty much half of the actual half an actual semester. I definitely do still want to keep communication with you all. That's kind of why every day either it's just something random that I think of, or whether it's something game related or nurse related. I always just like to show that have that communication with you all at least once a day, and pretty much just just share my thoughts and overall. So, but specifically for like this, obviously for school, I'll be sharing a lot of maybe photos like what I'm learning for the week, kind of like sharing my experiences so far in the class, and yeah, all that kind of good stuff as far as school related stuff. And yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of the fun semesters, I believe. A little bit stressful, I'll say that, but it's definitely gonna be fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I think that was actually about it as far as like the kind of like how it may impact the channel. Which I mean, I guess also even if I don't do a lot of streams, still kind of I may be checking out other streamers streams more every now and then. So this may be actually a good opportunity because I know I would definitely want to see some streamers that I have not been able to attend, unfortunately. Like I kind of did, I think last week with another streamer, and I was like, oh my gosh, why wasn't I not here before? But yeah, that's kind of why I'm glad that in a way this kind of really does balance out, because even though I'll still be doing my own thing, I may have some time to watch other streamers streams, and definitely will get to obviously know more people regarding there. So I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. Kind of a sign as a good positive on a positive note. But besides that, I do believe, yeah, that's the only thing that'll probably how affect the channel. After obviously when the class is over in mid-March, we'll probably go back to normal. And this kind of goes into like what my ideas for the channel comes to be. Now I have a lot of ideas, guys, regarding at least specifically for this semester long, not just like up to the class ends, but pretty much from here to January all the way till May, June earliest. And I really do want to know y'all's opinions. For example, if y'all don't know, definitely, I mean, kind of like what I mentioned for like the discussion part of this semester, I definitely do want to do something again with the nursing related stuff. But the only problem though is that with intro to nursing, at least with from what I know that we're gonna learn, I mean I don't want to do like medical dosage calculations. Because I don't think that will actually apply to y'all every single day, and also kind of dealing with like medical terminology. I really don't think I can probably teach that, to say the least. But definitely with nursing. Well, it's called I know the book that we're gonna use is called Fundamentals of Nursing. So definitely right there, that's kind of where they describe what does actually a nurse do. Some like the basic, laws and stuff like that. Maybe not share that with y'all per se, but kind of like share like an overview of what nurses do, to you all, because that's kind of what my side of like of the nursing side that I want to do. Kind of give y'all a sense of like what I'm learning, but also kind of do like a whole like community based approach, if that makes sense. Well, it's like you all would more likely understand it. I mean just kind of in general, and just also teach you some fun stuff that I learned while going through the nursing school myself. So I definitely will do at least the fundamentals of nursing, which that's kind of what it's called regardless. But yeah, I'll definitely obviously learn how that will actually work out. So definitely look forward to that. At least for hopefully hopefully I can do one every week, at least once a week for the 8 weeks. Which that's kind of how long the class is itself actually. But yeah, so we'll definitely do that at least, hopefully, and afterwards, this is kind of where I definitely do want y'all's opinion on that. And one thing that I kind of want to also share with y'all is something that It doesn't really have necessarily to do with nursing or gaming, but it does kind of go along a little bit with mental health, kind of like what we did back in abnormal psychology last semester. And it actually has to do with music. And this is, I mean, again, it's not really much obviously to do with anything on both sides, but I do want y'all's opinion. If you all want to like learn more about like the the musicians or artists that I listen to on a regular basis, and because some of them actually really do focus a lot on mental health. Like if you follow me on social media, obviously on Twitter, you may have mentioned I have mentioned a singer named Elohim, and there's definitely some other ones, which is Alice in Wonderland. There's different also some of those you may not have heard of, some of those you may have heard of. Just basically like a whole mixed bag of like music, people from different genres, and just kind of share. I guess it kind of also goes into a little bit more of like what my personal interest is in music, and also kind of also maybe goes into like a collection video because I do have a lot of stuff. Regarding like each artist, if I'm not gonna lie, I have like two like bins full of like actual like CDs or DVDs like some certain artists. So yeah, I mean, if you want to see all that kind of stuff, do let me know. Definitely do let me know in the comments if you do want to see that kind of stuff. I think it'll be pretty fun. It does kind of, again, I know it really does have nothing to do with nursing or gaming, but one, I feel like it really does kind of dive into a little bit of my personal likes, and two, it kind of does kind of go along together a little bit with mental health on some of the artists. And obviously, of course, like I'll explain, a little bit more of them specifically, that why they value to me a lot personally, whether it's regarding mental health or some other type of major thing. But yeah, let me know about that. Let me know if you actually want to see those kind of streams or those kind of discussions. And definitely know what your opinion about that is, and we'll go based off of that for the after of course the semester ends in March. But let me know about that. Which, by the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, for the discussion streams, it doesn't really affect the gaming stream side. Usually for the discussions, it's during the day, and then obviously for the gaming, I leave it towards like the evening, nighttime. And only because, again, for the discussions, I only can do it once a week, and the gaming, obviously, it's more of the more casual or more regularly. But of course, I try to have the channel at least balance out with some type of like nursing or gaming. So that's kind of why I do these type of things. But and also because I think it's pretty fun. But yeah, so let me know. I mean, yeah, I just want to point that out that yeah, it won't affect the gaming side. So yeah, feel free. But still, that's why I would appreciate your opinion regardless. About what if you want to know about the music discussions and all that good stuff. But yeah, definitely let me know about that. Now, another thing I kind of want to point out, guys, is in March. That though, and this isn't really like a big thing, but I kind of want to also know your opinions on too. March is going to be a pretty busy month in terms of gaming, and actually, I just really found out a couple of hours ago that I heard Final Fantasy VII remake was delayed until April, I believe the 10th, from what I remember. So that is why. So I mean, that's kind of, in a way, that's kind of good for me personally. I know for a lot of people it may seem a little bit of a bummer, and believe me, I do completely understand how that is. I apologize, which I apologize to the true fans who actually really, is really looking forward to that game. It's kind of like how Spy was actually delayed as well, for the PlayStation 4, which actually, it actually was really delayed. I think for Spyro, when it was released in, I think it was 2018, it was supposed to be released in September, but of course they kind of pushed it back because they weren't really ready. So they pushed it back. I think it was in November of the same year. So again, I do understand how how uneasy it can get to wait for a game that you're excited for. But for me personally, it's a little bit better because it's March is really gonna be a busy month, guys, and I can already tell that yes, it is. But my question to y'all about that is because I still may have to make a choice. And I mean, this isn't like obviously 100%, but I still kind of want to know, what y'all want to see first. just in case, as as a precaution, if it does come towards that. Definitely, Animal Crossing is my number one game for March. That is a no-brainer. I already have that pre-ordered, and yeah, it's already pretty much ready to go. But one I do want to do also another game, guys. And my thing is, do y'all want to either have Final Fantasy VII the remake, or do you want to see Persona 5 the Royal? Both of those games I really am looking forward to. Unfortunately, I one because of time, it's definitely gonna be kind of hard to do all three games kind of together. And two, also because I mean, I'll admit, having a lot of fun. I mean, I don't have a lot of funds, but I do try to make. That's kind of why I like take priority for first. Of course, like for me, for example, obviously I do Nintendo, so I kind of get Animal Crossing first, and then I'll choose whatever like game y'all may want to watch next. Um, so do let me know what game y'all want to see first, or maybe both in the end. I don't know currently, but yeah, let me know what y'all want to see first, either Final Fantasy VII Remake or Persona 5 The Royal. And I know there's definitely like a lot of you who are like mixed on both sides. So we'll definitely see how that goes out. But let me know in the comments, what y'all want to see, which game first, and that'll definitely be a lot helpful to me in terms of like which one to get and play first with you all. But definitely excited for both regardless, and definitely much pretty hyped for those both games. Now, the only thing else I think I need to say, guys, is also I definitely want to do my first collab, hopefully during this semester period, which is yeah, again doing obviously January through May. Um, Although again, I just need to start planning. I need to kind of contact some people, and pretty much just see what their schedule is like, because I know everyone else is different. They're either in school, work, and that is that's kind of a workaround right there. But of course, I'll try to make that work for all of us, and yeah, hopefully we can at least get our first collab done before the end of the semester. And again, I already have a few ideas, and I already actually have someone already confirmed. But again, I'm still open to any more guys, whoever you want to suggest for me to kind of collab with. Let me know in the comments as well. We'll love to hear your opinions on that. And yeah, definitely will be a good helping point for me as well to see who y'all would like for me to see collab with. Um, and I guess I think that's about it. I think there's only one thing left, guys, and it's not really too. It's a little bit more serious. Before we do close off this update, channel update, but I've seen, and I don't know if y'all really would want to or would be interested in me talking about this as a discussion, as one time discussion pretty much. At least for unless you all want to say like probably like a little bit longer in the long run. But I kind of wanted to do a discussion based off of like a lot of this negativity, to say the least, that I've seen recently, especially towards other streamers, other like viewers, and all this unfortunate stuff. And I really don't like. I mean, I don't want to go too into details with this, but things like with bullying, harassment, all this negativity that it really just like uh uh what's the one I'm looking for? Not in a way you could say frustrates. Fluster is the one I'm looking for. It really does frustrate me. That it's actually happening more than what I think than what it actually has before. And believe me, I've actually seen and heard this affecting quite a bit of people, and this is why like I want to do my own intake of cyberbullying and harassment and all this kind of stuff, and just share my opinions on it in general. Because it really, I mean, yeah, it really just does like not settle my. It doesn't really settle my stomach easily, hearing all this negativity, especially in the new year. By the way, I mean we're barely starting in January, and of course, I'm hearing, or I'm seeing and also hearing a lot of stuff that's happening, and really don't I really don't wish it would happen to a lot of to these people. Um, but I mean, obviously, I can't control that, unfortunately. But what again? My main point is that would y'all want to see like me talking about cyberbullying, my own opinions about it, and like I guess a way how we may be able to fight back. Well, not fight back, but kind of like I guess share the reality of it. If that does make sense. While of course being supportive and all that good stuff, but let me know what y'all think about that. It'll only be like a one-time stream type of thing, but I really do feel it's important to address as like a as a as I want to raise awareness pretty much on this because again recently I've seen it more and more happening in these past couple of weeks, which again it really does like it really does hurt me inside hearing all this. And I mean, again, while it really doesn't affect, I mean, really, it's not affecting me at all. But it really does, like, bother me. That's happening to a lot of these other, YouTubers and things like that. And I really do want to at least have my own say, within, cyberbullying and maybe be a source of, reasoning and possibly a good, probably give a positive word on encouragement, things like that. But again, it really is up to y'all if you want to see a stream like that, or I mean, sorry, a discussion like that. Um, Again, I just feel like it may be an important thing to talk about at least once because it really really is sad. It really is unfortunate to happen especially during the beginning of this the new year. So let me know about that. What do you think is, and we'll definitely talk about that. Um, but yeah. Which again, definitely let me know about that. But anyway, guys, so I think that's actually about it. I want to. This was just more again of a quick update type of thing. What pretty much talk about my only class this semester. Which again, I'm a little bit nervous because it's been so long since I took an in-person class, but I'm definitely excited for it. Hopefully, I do make some friends. And meet some new people. I'm pretty sure everyone hopefully will be nice. And again, that's kind of why I really encourage y'all to follow my social media if you can. Which again, links are down below if you would like to follow me there. Because that's probably where I will post a lot more updates as far as my class, experiences, talking, just like what I'm learning as well. And yeah, pretty much like my own thoughts about it as I go along. But I mean, I definitely do. Let me know. I mean, yeah, definitely do. I'm excited for it, guys, and hopefully, whoever's in school already, hopefully you all are having an amazing time already. I know some of y'all may be a little bit stressed in the beginning, but you all got this again, and I definitely do believe in you. You're gonna have an amazing semester, and I know in the end, you got this, and I fully believe in you. Anyway, guys, but yeah, so yeah, that's kind of an update. My classes, how it'll affect the stream, and again, let me know on the ideas of, or let me know on your opinion on my ideas for this, for this semester specifically. Again, whether it's like the music type of discussions, or artist singer related discussions. Also with the game, whether Final Fantasy VII or Persona 5 The Royal. And definitely let me know about the collab, your ideas of a collab for who I should be with, and also your opinion whether or not I should probably address a little bit more specifically, as a general whole, on this cyberbullying and unfortunate start to the new year. I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers and other fellow streamers having some of that issues. But anyway, guys, yes, let me know all that stuff in the comments down below. Definitely would love to hear y'all opinions. Because it really does, help me out as to like, do this or do that, kind of form from y'all. And I do love hearing y'all opinions. Because that's kind of how it gives me my own feedback as to, how to kind of shape, the channel as I'm still going, obviously, and I'm still kind of a bit of a beginner, I could say, for all this. I would appreciate any feedback that y'all have on that, on all those kind of topics. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Again, just thank you all so much. It was definitely an amazing holiday break. I really, and up to now, guys, I appreciate every single one of you who has followed me, who has supported me, and I really just can't thank y'all enough for that. It really still amazes me that I'm still going pretty strong, and despite my limitations and my own, both physically, also electronic wise, and all that my limitations pretty much. I really do greatly appreciate y'all still stick around and pretty much just have fun on our channel, and I really hope y'all continue. I really do look forward to doing that. But anyway, guys, that is all for today's update for the channel. Hopefully, y'all have a good rest of your day. Again, let me know what y'all want in the comments below, and I definitely will catch you on the next live stream that I will do. But until next time, guys, bye.